Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. In the last episode, we went on a little bit of a mission to get Nether Stars. I almost called them Wither Stars. We obviously need a bunch of these in order to get the ATM Star. So that's sort of what we were trying to figure out, like what's the best way to do that. The best way so far that we have set up is this guy up here. This room spawns withers. The issue at the moment is we don't actually have our hands on any soul sand. We have enough skulls. In fact, how many skulls do we have? Well, actually, we don't really have many, to be completely honest. So this pathway, although it worked pretty well, like it genuinely got us quite a bit of nether stars if we have a look. Not a crazy amount, to be completely honest, especially I guess for the amount of resources it needs to like continuously run. But it's an option. And it could be fun to set up automation for things like the soul sand and the skulls, but I feel like any automation to get the skulls, at that point, that same automation could probably just be used on the nether stars themselves, you know what I mean? Because it'll be some sort of mob farming. So, what else are we going to try? Another thing we did in the last episode is if I come all the way over here to our massive structure here that we have, this guy, we currently have running Inferium Seeds, and he's pretty good at it. If we have a look, we get 1,000 Inferium every time this entire machine cycles. So obviously it's going up just a couple hundred at a time, but that's because like, you know, these machines are finishing, then like these machines and those machines, and so on and so forth. But we're getting a decent amount. We have 200,000. When I launched up the pack today, we had, I think, 140,000. So like, it genuinely, it goes really, really fast. And the reason why we needed this was because we can actually craft Netherstar Seeds. In fact, we can craft a stack of them using 150,000. So like, it's not cheap to make. It'll probably take us a little while, but it's doable. And I mean, if you can see how quickly we're earning this Inferium, imagine how quickly we're going to be earning these Nether Stars. It should be pretty good. Now, I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe each different seed takes a different amount of time to process. I could be wrong. Ooh, and we do have that water issue still. Someone suggested using the Infinity Pipe upgrade, but I believe, yeah, it needs an ATM Star Shard. It also needs some other stuff that I don't really know if we have the capabilities of, but we don't have the star, so we sadly cannot do that. The alternative is quite an easy one, I guess. It's not a pretty one, but it's an easy one nonetheless. If we go ahead and grab another ultimate pipe upgrade, we're probably just going to slap another pipe on. You know what I mean? Let's just grab a universal pipe, chuck it in. Now, this is going to cause a decent amount of lag because these machines just in general, these pipes, sorry, cause a decent amount of lag, but what we can do if we really want to is I can turn this on, I can let that fill everything up, and then we can turn it off. Because these have been running for a decently long time in order to, I guess, drain completely out of water. Like every single machine. I believe, oh, we've actually got it set to nearest first. So it's like, realistically what we want here is to do that same round robin so that every single inventory gets that equal amount of water. Yeah, I mean, it's doing pretty good. In terms of the lag, there's a mod called Observable. That's what this interface is here. And I can run a little profile. And what will happen is in 10 seconds, or during this 10 seconds, it's looking at every single machine that's currently running. And it's going to see, I guess, like, how many ticks it's using and how slow it is to do its thing. Like, how much, I guess, I don't know, time it's using up. And then we get this big interface. And you don't need to understand what any of it means, except green, good, red, bad. So as you can see, like, these pipes here, lots of red, big red time happening. So not good. But in the grand scheme of things, kind of doesn't matter. Like if we have a look at our TPS, we are actually dropping low, which is pretty bad. This is one base, like just our playthrough, and we are getting a little bit of lag. But I mean, it's sort of expected with a setup like this. So anyway, we should now have the Nether Stars being created. Obviously, everything's got enough water. We don't have much, but what I'm going to do is I am going to just add it to this list. So what that means is that it'll get sent through the system somewhere. One of these machines somewhere will be gathering Nether Stars, and as a result, this stuff right here, Nether Star Essence. It'll just, that's just how it works. That's how it'll happen. So we can be running the Inferium and the Nether Stars at the same time, and then obviously once we have enough Inferium again, we can make more Nether Stars and slowly cycle out all the Inferium until we're just processing an insane amount of Nether Stars. Now, another thing I want to do quickly, because it could help us big time, especially with what we're currently doing, the bees. Okay, so in a few episodes ago or whatever, we set up this guy. It is a simulator upgrade within the beehive. And I've heard that it's meant to be pretty good. My problem is, in terms of it being good, it just sort of hasn't been. We've only gotten 10 Allthemodium nuggets from this guy. Like, he just hasn't been running well. So I clearly don't understand how it works. Make sure to put the required flower block, so in this case, the block of Allthemodium, in front of the hive containing, in front of the hive containing flower blocks for the bee in the hive. So, I mean, it's in front of the hive, right? What we could try, because it does mention using this, a feeding slab, we can try this. I don't know how it works, but it says what we can do instead of just having the block here. I should be able to pick up this, place the feeding slab, and then put my flower inside like that. And this might work a little bit better, maybe? The other thing was actually swapping out our production guys in there. We've got some productivity upgrades, and instead using these speed ones. Assuming, of course, that they'll actually craft, because I tried to order them the other day, and for whatever reason, we didn't get any. And I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, see, we've got 2 set up. Oh, yeah, my bad. We're still crafting the infinite storage disk. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, man. This guy, he's got a lot to go through, if we're being completely honest. Man, I completely forgot about that. If we come over here, we can sort of see what we're dealing with, and it's this. This is actually it, okay? Which, I mean, it's an insane amount, but this is it. Once all of this is processed, we're good. The problem is, as you might be able to tell, that's a lot of stuff. That's like an insane amount of stuff. So, we have another option, which you're probably not going to like. If we really wanted to, we could increase the capacity of our crusher. For example, and it might seem like a bad idea because it's like, oh, it's a little bit tedious to do this. But if I just stack this on top, right? So if we double this, then we only need to process half of this. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty good. Like it's not that hard to do. The hardest part would be the actual marids, which we can craft. I don't remember. Did we end up crafting them reliably? I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got what? 24 here. So if I want to double it, we'll simply get 24 more. We're missing purified ink and eosnium, and that is a bit of a problem because the eosnium isn't the easiest to get our hands on. Although we've actually got a bunch of this ore. Hold on. Hold on. Can I do the unthinkable? Can I place this in here? And will he process it? Oh, he actually is. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'll let this guy process everything. That should be pretty good. We'll put the other stuff back in there. So that should be enough eosnium to do this process. We'll obviously have to wait for it to finish. So that'll probably take a while. But realistically, I believe that means we can do this. In terms of building this and placing it, it's not as hard as it sounds, to be completely honest. I believe we can do the entire thing with a copy-paste gadget. If we switch this into copy mode, and I come down here, we need to make sure that we get all the important parts, which I'm trying to remember what are the important parts. Like, for example, do I want all these cables? I think I do. So I think what we want to do is essentially shift right-click this corner, and then just right-click this corner here. And now we have this entire structure copied, right? We obviously don't have these edges here with the pipes, but we can manually just connect those. That'll be easy. And I think it'll be less confusing that way. So then what we can do is we can go to paste mode. And as you can see, now we've got this massive structure here. And then realistically, if I go open GUI, I can move it in a direction. We want to move it this direction right here. And in theory, I can just place it right here. Okay. Now, before I do that, we can actually hover over our copy paste gadget and hold shift, and it will tell us exactly what we need. So as you can see, we don't have to build this until we have everything that we need, which is awesome. Yeah. Now, what I might do is I kind of want to look up how this guy entirely works, because for some reason I recall that this was able to what's the word? It was able to pull from a storage system. So if we could just have this pull from our system, that would be awesome. I might give it a Google because I obviously don't see how to do it there, or if it's even possible there, but I'll have a look. Okay, I actually found out it still is a thing. It's possible it doesn't work for refined storage at the moment, but we'll give it a shot because why not? It is apparently Control-Shift-Right-Click, and you can bind your device to an inventory. So for example, a barrel full of all of your building materials. I'm going to try it on the controller, which in the past has worked, and if it doesn't work, we might have a bit of a loophole, or in this case, a wormhole that we can use it on. So Control-Shift-Right-Click. That didn't really seem to do it. I'll try it on this guy. Control Shift right click. Oh, bound gadget to inventory. Oh, we are in for a treat today. Now, keep in mind, it's only going to be the things within our dimensional storage. Sadly, not the things within our storage disks. So I imagine a lot of you guys won't be able to follow along with this because, oh, well, it's still not even showing stuff. Is that because all of these things aren't actually in our storage? I mean, it's possible. in fact, it's very likely. I wish I could connect it to this. Can I find a loophole? Is that a loophole? No, we still got nothing. Like, the main thing I'm looking for is the dirt. Like, actually, yeah, I've got 3 dirt on me, so I guess that makes sense. So if I control shift right click on this, do we seriously not have any dirt in our wormhole? That seems mind-blowing to me. No, we do have dirt. Oh, that's coarse dirt. Hold on. Dirt. Yeah, we don't have any dirt. Wow, we don't have any dirt. Maybe we just don't have any dirt. You know what I mean? I mean, we've got dirt now, so I guess that works. Hold on. Okay, so if I put dirt in here, let's try this again. And control shift right click there. Does that do anything in the dirt department? No? Still no dirt? And yeah, it doesn't work on the controller, sadly. I think I know why, to a certain extent. Like, when I hold left shift on this wormhole, look in the top left. You can see all the items are accessible from the wormhole. That's actually how we're doing this with the refined storage. We have an external storage here connected. The problem is, I don't know of any refined storage blocks that do that same thing, where if you hold left shift, you can see all of the items in there. So I don't think it's possible, is essentially where I'm going with that. This is pretty cool, though. The fact that we can use it on this and the fact that we still have this. I'm just wondering if there's an easy way to go about doing that. And I don't necessarily think there is, unless we get, hold on, I think I might have an idea. We can grab an importer and import everything into the system, right? So for example, if I grab a creative importer, listen, we're dealing with some server crashing stuff right here. I'm going to change this guy to extract only. Actually, this guy's actually got these, I think he's got a lot of storage because he's full of types, but not of, what do you call it, the actual storage. I'm going to set him as extract only. That means nothing will go into this storage. I'm also going to set our storage over here in our disk drive to be, yeah, -100. That should be good. And then I believe in this dimension over here, we've got our storage for our drawers set to, what is it? Insert extract. And he's set to a high priority. Everything tries to go in here first. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to creative import everything from our stable wormhole into the refined storage system, okay? So I'm going to place one there. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. We can grab a cable out. What we're looking at mainly, I guess, is this here. 3 million items stored. And then the other thing that we're looking at is in our actual storage accessor, we currently have pretty much max types used. I'm going to connect this. Let's have a look. Let's open this up. We cut it in half. That's pretty impressive. And in terms of types, we also pretty much cut that in half as well. Awesome. Like, genuinely, very, very cool. So now what I can do is I can break this. We can pick that up and we're good again. Like, you know, we've got a bunch of storage in here. So now, I don't really know what the plan is, to be completely honest. I think now what I do is I open this up and I set it to be insert and extract. So now this will get filled up before this storage, right? Just because of the way it works. So then I need to just grab all this stuff. So for example, if I take a stack of dirt out and put a stack of dirt in, we should now have a stack of dirt within this system. That was my understanding of what we just did. And yet we don't. What if I craft dirt here? I guess I gotta put it in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Did I have a priority set on here? I don't recall. We do. We actually have a priority of 100, so it's actually pretty high up there. Oh, you know what? We've probably got dirt in here, don't we? Okay, so it didn't work for the dirt because we've got dirt here. That makes perfect sense, right? That guy's obviously taking precedence. But everything else should be good. And by everything else, I mean all this stuff. So for example, item pipes. If we go ahead and craft, I don't know, 1,000 of them, because why not? We need to smelt a bunch of iron, and we're still waiting on the thing, so we can't even do that. I could cancel that recipe, and it would still be processing all the iron. It just would be able to use the iron for our own good. Should I just do that? I think I might just because if we can double it, but then I guess it doesn't really make too much sense. How close are we? We're very much like not. We're very much just not close. Alright, I cancelled it, so at least now we can use the iron that it's smelting. So we've got 1,000 item pipes. And those got crafted. Did they get stored in the system? They just didn't. So if I take these out and I put them back in, now are they accessible? They still don't seem to be. Am I not bound to this? Oh, am I not? I am bound to it. And in this guy, he actually, yeah, he does have 1k pipes in him. It claims that I don't have access to it. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, well, anyway, I got to craft this stuff anyway, so I'll craft it all. Worst case, I chuck it in my inventory. We should be good. What was I using? Was it like stone brick slabs? Gugh, why did I do that? We actually need a decent amount of these vector plates, and they're a bit of an annoying craft. I don't know why I bothered, but anyway, I'll auto-craft this stuff. That'll make our job a little bit easier. I imagine we've got all that stuff. So we'll chuck these in here. So now can I order my vector plates? Yep, beautiful. We'll craft all those. I'll put those back away. That should be good. What else is there? Obviously, there's dirt and stuff. We're going to need some barrels. That should be easy. I'll probably grab the rest of the stuff off camera just because it's pretty straightforward. Okay, I actually believe I have everything currently, so I'll tell you what, let's go put it to the test. I don't know what's going to happen here, because this guy still says he doesn't have all that stuff, which makes me a little bit concerned that it doesn't work. We could try binding it to this guy up here, which is the actual machine, so Control Shift right click. Did that change anything? It still says it doesn't have it. We know for a fact there's pipes in there, so not too sure what the deal is in that regard, but we'll give it a shot. We might as well. So we'll fly back over here. To this place. We've obviously got our right click ready, our paste, and our right click. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked really well. That's it. Everything's facing the right direction. It's identical the whole way through. Obviously, this is a little bit like, we probably should have had a better thing here, but like, that's fine. We can clean that up. There we go. So now, this is it. All we have to do is place in our marids. Oh, actually, oddly enough, we didn't have enough vector plates. They didn't seem to make it all the way through, did they? Now, we can do something here in order to fix this. If I go to the vector plates and, you know, we crafted a few more just for whatever reason they weren't ready or whatever. We'll craft those. What I should be able to do is right-click on the exact same spot. Now, the problem is, I don't really know which spot it was. We had, what? This guy in the roof, and then we had this guy in the roof. So if I right-click here, and the vector plates exist, what we should see are the vector plates, well, placed. So, this is the roof, I right click, it replaced all of the dirt and stuff. I guess we can leave that until the plates are done, because the plates aren't crafting, and I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it didn't craft all, because we're waiting on gold. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Put the gold in front. Do we have more gold, like, down here or something? We don't have much gold, to be completely honest, for these guys to, deal with. Although we actually do have some going through. The problem is we've actually got like a bunch of stuff on them. I mean, I guess I can just manually smelt some gold. that might actually do the trick if we're being completely honest. Maybe. Did it do it? Oh, it did. It actually did. So yeah, I'll try this one more time. I think that was all we were waiting on with the vector plates. I think that's the only real thing that we crafted. But as you can see, like, this was pretty good. It worked pretty well. So we'll place that there. It looks like it placed the vector plates. Yep, all should be good now. Wonderful. We can clean up that dirt again if we so choose. Maybe we'll build platforms on each level. That'll also make it look nicer, I guess, when we copy this again in the future to make it even bigger. But yeah, all that's left now are the marids. Now, once again, we needed 24 of them. So I'm going to click start. We just need purified ink. Now, I believe that was... I don't know if it was actually ink sacs or if it was just black dye in some of that cursed fire that we had over here. Or whatever the fire is called. We can give it a shot though. We'll chuck that in. It was beautiful. Purified ink. There we go. That problem solved. Then we search for our marid again. I'll tell you what. I'll start off just asking for 2 because I don't remember if we fixed it to make it work. It should work, but I don't remember if we completely fixed it. I don't think we did, to be completely honest with you. What do we have in here? We actually have a marid. Oh yeah, I think we like almost got it working. Alright, now, I did order 2, and we do have 2 in here, but I don't think that worked. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure if that is what I did. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's both the crafts, or if we just happen to already have one there. I don't really know how to tell. Because I don't think that first one would have crafted that fast. You know what I mean? Like, look, yeah, we still have one stored and we were processing that. So I don't think it worked. Yeah, the craft is locked. Realistically, I almost need to pull this apart and do it again because I can't think of how to fix it right now. But I genuinely need to. So I'm probably going to just have a quick break here while I try to just think of how to get this to work. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't need to have a break. We just need to wrap our heads around what's happening from the start. So the ingredients are going into here. And then they're getting placed into their pedestals. Once they're in the pedestals, or the sacrificial bowl, sorry, we then need the book to be placed into the golden sacrificial bowl, and that needs to be done using this guy. Book of Binding Merid in a click item, and, you know, he's set up to do whatever it is, whether it's like right click or something. It looks like right click, right hand, something like that. We can double check. Right click, right hand, continuous, and that does the job. It puts it in there. Beautiful. So far, so good. Get the items, split them up there. Wonderful. Then from that point, we need... This is where it actually gets a little bit messy. We need this player simulator to right-click the mob imprisonment tool, an empty one, onto the mob to pick it up, and then that needs to go into our system, like the finished product. The problem is we can't figure that part out. That part, we just can't get going. And the reason why we need that part is because we need that mob imprisonment tool back into our network in order for like that next recipe to run, right? So the alternative here, as horrific as this might sound, I think it can be done. I was gonna say with applied energistics, maybe not though. No. Nah, I mean, like probably, right? But it can probably also be done with what we're using right now. I just don't know how to do it. I tried a few different things. Like I tried to specify like this mob imprisonment tool. The problem is if I don't have it like check the NBT, then what it'll do is it'll just bring like every single mob imprisonment tool, including the empty one, which we don't want. But then the problem is that for the Merid to come through, they all have like unique stats on them. Like all of these Merids, they have like a different tag at some point. That separates them. Huh. I did something. I placed an advanced item collector, and oddly enough, I didn't put in this Merid one. I just put in the normal mob. Oh, it's because I have it on blacklist. Oh my god. I think I've actually done it then. Because look, if I drop the mob imprisonment tool, it doesn't pick it up. If I drop the Merid, it does pick it up. The reason why that is absolutely phenomenal is because that means, in theory, I can place this guy on top of here. Inside of him, we can put this mob imprisonment tool as a blacklist. So it will not pick up the normal mob imprisonment tool. Then from there, we just have to have... I can figure this out. What we need... we need one of these to be picking up everything on the ground. Yeah. Hold on. Collector. Oh my god. We are seconds away from greatness. Bear with me. I'm gonna need how do I do this reliably? What are you set up to do? You've set up with pretty much nothing. You're pretty default. So I can pick you up. We can pick you up. Actually no, but then this guy's actually like hooked up to hold on. Oh no. Hold on. I've made a boo-boo. This guy's here because he gets wirelessly connected. Yeah, that's my bad. Alright, but anyway, what I was going to do, before I was so rudely interrupted by my own stupidity, was bring this guy around there, because now we have access to the top. I can place an item collector, set this guy up to a whitelist, and put in the normal mob imprisonment tool for match NBT. So now this guy, if he drops something, he will pick it back up, right? So, where do we go from here? This guy, priority, energy channel, teeth preparation. Oh my god, that cloud is scaring the life out of me. Okay. My brain is like, we're so close to the answer and I just can't figure it out. Like, this might just work. Okay, let me explain what I'm thinking. We have one chest as the input for this guy, so that has the empty ones. Then we have one chest that's an output chest, so he'll take from one and then deposit in another. And the one he deposits in should, in theory, what's the word I'm looking for? Drop stuff. That's the plan, right? The issue is at the moment that I don't really know how to do that. I think you do it with priorities. So for example, if I get another chest and we get another item interface, like so, and we place this guy here, we can try to sneak around to put an item interface on. I want to set this guy up as a higher priority. Okay? Or interface channel. Could that do the trick? I don't know if we can... Can I change the interface channel here? Energy channel. Yeah, can't change the interface channel. It looks like, oh, this guy just popped up. Does it say in here? Channel? Not that I can tell. Indeed. Interface. I think we're good. Yeah. Mob imprisonment tool. It gets attempted to be used, and then it gets placed into there. Right? Huh. I don't really know what we're looking at here. How's this happening? How's this guy getting stuff? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I might have just done it. And it was a lot simpler than I thought. Let me order 2, okay? First of all, will this work? No. I need to add some... Oh, yeah, wait. I sort of remember why this potentially didn't work. So what I was trying to do, and what sort of worked for half of it, was I had it so that this guy over here is blacklisted to import these mob imprisonment tools, and he's checking the NBT. The problem with that is he's now going to also take the Book of Merid back out of the system. Or back into the system, I should say. And that's obviously, that's not what we want. So, and the issue with this guy is that we need to export him with the exact mode off in order to get them all to go through. So, we're at a bit of a crossroad here where we need this guy blacklisted, but then we need this guy whitelisted. See what I mean? Well, actually, no, that... Yeah, that makes blacklist that. Import. Wait, shouldn't that be white? No, blacklist, whitelist, blacklist. Yeah. So we need to add this to the blacklist, but we need this one to be exact mode off. And we can't really do that, as far as I'm aware. The way that we would do that would be if we could somehow have the book show up in a different spot to everything else. So at the moment, the book shows up in here, along with the mob imprisonment tool. In order to fix this, we would need the book to show up in a different chest. For example, this chest that we're about to magically create, or I guess create an entangle. Oh, pressing all the wrong stuff. We should be able to do this. I'm pretty confident that what we're attempting to do here is doable. I just need to place the right stuff in the right spot, which is pretty much this entire game. So, this chest here is going to be entangled. Okay. And what it's going to do is it's going to... Actually, no. Sorry. How am I going to do this? I really don't know. Chest here, entangled. Will then export into a few different chests. One of the chests will be here. It will receive an item interface on top of it. So I'll have to grab that. Item interface. Like that. I don't know why he gets a mob imprisonment tool, to be completely honest. I'm not sure how that happens. Clearly, it's a bit of an issue. Do I need to set him up to be low priority? Save. Yes. That does look like that solved the problem. Okay, so low priority. So that way the player simulator isn't putting him back in there, right? That sort of solves that problem a little bit. Awesome. Then what we need to do is we need to get an item pipe. We're going to use these. We're going to hook them up to each of these. We're going to set this guy up to extract, but then we need to tell him. What to do. So for example, hopefully you're still bearing with me. For example, we want to whitelist the mob imprisonment tool going into this chest here. So I need to grab a filter destination tool, which we might actually have on us. Nope, do we not? We don't have a filter destination tool. I've somehow gotten rid of it. We're going to craft another one, if it'll let us. Filter destination tool, please. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to then use this guy. Right-click on the front of the chest where the pipe connects to. Open this guy up. Shift-click in the mob imprisonment tool. Click on edit. And then place this in the destination spot. So now it's saying, hey, oh, the other thing is match exact NBT data. Yeah, that sounds good. It is the only thing that is allowed in there. I think what I want to do as well is furthest first. Okay, and I think this works. All I need to do now, as far as I'm aware, is get out of here without breaking anything. And I might have just broken part of the ritual. I did. There was meant to be white chalk there. Let's place that here. Break this. Was there? Yeah, there was. Chalk. I don't have chalk. We don't have chalk. Where's it? Really? We don't have chalk? We don't have any of this stuff? Oh my god. Otherworld. We need otherworld wood. And we need otherworld stone. And I think we just like, I don't know, do various ways of burning this. So for example, I think this stuff goes in here. And that turns into ashes. I don't think that turns into the stuff. No, we should pick that up soon. I think we just smelt this from memory. So like we open this up, chuck that in there. That should give us the ashes. Beautiful. Sorry about that. Go back to the chalk. Impure white chalk. Beautiful. We chuck this back into the stuff over here. It's a little bit tedious, but we're getting there. White chalk. Come back over here. Fix this ritual. Do you have anything of value, or are you just here to annoy me? You appear to just be here to annoy me. Okay, so we're almost done. I've got my entangled chest right here. This guy is going to go over where the... Wait, where is he going to go, actually? Hold on. Because this guy's going into the chest that is above the ritual. He's going in here. And I'll be honest, I don't even know how we're getting the book in here. How does that even take place? I genuinely... Huh? How are we doing that? I don't know how that's happening. Hold on. We have the... I think I know. Hold on. I think that's happening... Yeah, that's this guy, right? Yeah, he's doing both at the moment. So realistically, in theory, all I need to do is slap this guy here, entangle him, get an exporter. He doesn't have to be a fancy one, just a normal exporter. I'll slap this guy on the back just to make it a little bit easier. Oh, sorry. Open this guy up. Book of Merid. Exact mode off. And I believe we are good. All I have to do is remove this. Grab the crafting upgrade. Grab the regulator upgrade. Open this up. Boom, boom. And then I believe we are done. We might have just done it. It's entirely possible that the job has been done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to chuck this in there. We'll see if anything happens right now. Okay, it showed up. Awesome. Keep in mind, this is the first recipe of 2 that we have ordered here. Okay? We've got 2 ordered. 2 Merids within our system. We currently have 2 already. We're looking for 4 total without me doing anything but speeding this guy up. So I'm going to speed him up. We'll do 32 times. That'll make it process quite quickly. We should be quick enough to watch, hopefully. Yep, there we go. All of them done. You ready? Merid shows up. He's gone. First of all, 3 in our system now. Second of all, we need the second craft to start. The issue is the second craft will not start. But he should. But he won't. But he should. But he won't. The reason he won't is because we need it to go somewhere else. Currently, the Merid is ending up in here, getting taken out of the system, and that's it. We need this system to somehow catch that Merid. I don't know how to do it. I genuinely don't know how to do it. I don't know how to start up that second craft. That's the current issue. I don't know how to get that second craft to start. All right, you know what I can do? Hold on. Might be doable. Potentially doable. I entangle this chest. You ready? You're gonna love this. We entangle this and we bring it back. Okay. And we set him up in this corner over here. So we're gonna grab another entangled block. And what this guy's gonna do is he's going to extract not the normal mob imprisonment tool. So we're going to get an importer to bring it into our system this time. And we're going to set this guy up to exact mode, blacklist. And then we search imprisonment tool. We grab just a normal imprisonment tool and we chuck that in. So now he won't extract those imprisonment tools into our system. Beautiful. From there, we go back. Yeah. And we see if we can get this working. I don't know if this works, but we're going to find out. Oh, not that hole. This one. I could probably patch that one up so I stop going down it. So, this guy's attached. All is good in that aspect. The final part here What's the final part here? I don't think we need any of this. Except for this. Like, I don't think we need this. So I think I can break that. I think I need to get rid of this. Okay. And then this is good. Because when he has something in him, he should output a redstone signal. That's fine. That's what we want. But then what we want is this guy here. We need to grab a logic programmer. Portable logic programmer. Do we have it in our system? Some of our stuff's missing. Big time. We should have a portable logic programmer. I've put it somewhere, I think. But I do not know where. Because clearly, like, we've got all this stuff. Did I not reattach this guy to insert? I'm pretty sure we did. Yep, no logic. Where's our portable logic programmer? I'm really trying to, like, tap into the back of my brain. Where have I put it? Oh, you know what? We might have voided it. Because it's probably got the tag for, like, a tool, right? It's probably like a forged tool, maybe. I'm not sure. I might have gotten rid of it accidentally. Maybe. I don't really know what has happened to it, though, to be completely honest with you. Regardless, we can make another one. Not the end of the world, I guess. Portable logic programmer. We're going to come back down here. We are going to grab out this guy, the variable card. So that might make things break, but we'll see. We're going to chuck it in here with, once again, that imprisonment tool. So we're going to open this logic programmer, click on item, place in our mob imprisonment tool there, and then put a variable card in. So now it has a mob imprisonment tool. We're going to open this guy up, chuck him in for the filter item, open this guy, and what we want to do is we want to toggle blacklist. We want it blacklisted. And we want it to check NBT, which it is. So that should be good. And yet, there's one in here. Why is there one in there? Okay, we did it though. Now there's no more. Okay, so the next check we want to do is if we put a Merid in there, will the Merid show up in this chest? Currently, there's this stuff. Give me a second. I think what just happened is it went instantly out of the system. Sorry. We're very close. I'm telling you. Once again, you probably have no idea what we're up to because I'm almost in that position too. What I want to do is I don't actually want an importer on here, I think. Because this guy's currently set to do what? Yeah, I think I want to pick this guy up. I think. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's see if what I just did then was correct. Does this guy still has one in him. This guy has none. If I then search this Merid again and chuck him in here, does he go in there? Well, I guess he doesn't, right? That sort of makes sense. The real test is if I place him here. Oh, I think he did because the redstone here is lit up. Yeah. I think it just worked. We've got 3 in our system. Look. No redstone there. You ready? Boom. Redstone. It worked. Oh, it worked. It worked perfectly. Okay. I think we've done it. I think we've cracked the case. Okay. So, if we open this up, crafter is locked. Okay, the crafter's still locked. So, although this is pretty much it, the redstone still isn't making it there. This pulse extender, I guess, yeah, he's not really doing what he's meant to do. He's meant to extend it for like 3 seconds. It's a little bit weird. Comparator, yeah, I'm not too sure what to make of this. Hold on. Oh, you know what? This is actually a perfect moment. I remembered a while ago someone told me about this guy right here, the industrial comparator switch. A small device that emits a redstone signal depending on the comparator output level. Okay, so we want this guy, I think. I'm hoping I'm making the right thing here. Why did it say we couldn't make it? We need some iron. That should be doable. Okay, industrial comparator switch. I'm going to break this, and I'm going to place him on the side of here. Okay, there he is. He looks awesome. He's got some configuration that we can change. I kind of want to leave him as he is and do a little test run. So, for example, if we grab sorry, I keep typing the wrong thing. If we grab a Merid out, let's have a look. Currently, nothing is on there. Didn't really do anything, did he? Oh, but we can actually on-level, off-level, power, comparator mode. So it's in comparator mode. Do I have to crouch to do it? Yeah, okay. Oh, so this is the power, yeah. So we want maximum power. The comparator mode, we can do redstone signal strength. Free inventory slots, that emits redstone signal. Used inventory slots. Okay, so now I think this works. If I then chuck this in, you ready? Boom, boom. We saw nothing. Okay. I still think maybe that works. Free inventory slots, used inventory slots, comparator mode. Redstone signal strength. Used inventory slots on level 1, off level 0. That makes sense. If there's anything in there, on. If there's anything not, off. The issue is, of course, that I think it gets taken out before it emits that redstone signal, because we're not even seeing this guy light up. What I could do, I guess, is we could grab redstone. Does that attach? I don't actually know if it does. It sort of doesn't look like it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Not really looking like it's attaching. Give me a second. If we grab an ender pearl, I think what I can do is I can shift right click on this guy. Oh, maybe just a normal right click. Switch cannot be a link target. Okay. I think, hold on. Okay. I think I know what we need to do. I need to get a lever, like one of these guys, a rustic lever or a switch or something, and I also need to create some patterns. I think I know what to do. We're gonna find out. I'll tell you that much. So first of all, I want to turn these things, like I want to create a pattern to turn each of these into like their following results. So for example, I want this pattern as well. I want this pattern as well. And I want this pattern as well. Is that the same one? Rustic lever? Rustic lever. Okay, it is. So let's switch it up again. Let's do this pattern. Then let's do this pattern. The main one I'm after is coming up right around the corner. It's this thing here that I want. So I'm going to create patterns for all of those. Someone told me to do this a while ago and I completely forgot. So now I should be able to order these switches because I use them quite a lot. They're very nice. Missing available. Industrial contact lever. Industrial... How do I get an industrial theme, Bobby? Oh, this recipe here we don't have? Well, we do now. That should hopefully work then. So, can I get 64 now? I can. Beautiful. So, these guys, I'm going to grab one, and I'm going to slap it onto the crafter. Okay? And I believe we can pick up all this junk. I believe. Hopefully. So, I'm going to slap him... Yeah, I'll place him here. So, there he is. And so, I'm going to right-click him with an ender pearl. And so now this target switch has been linked to this pearl. So in order for that switch to be turned on or off, we need something else that sends that signal. And that signal that is being sent is going to be this comparator over here that I'm going to right click this guy on. Target is too far away from this switch. What? I didn't know there was range. Too far away. Well, bring it closer then. Like, I don't know. What? What do you mean too far away? I can't even read the limit because we've got, like this F3... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'll be back. Alright, so if this is too far away, what I have to do, and it's a bit horrific, but we've got to do it. I've got to pick this stuff up and move it. Which should be, you know, relatively easy. It should be fine. So we'll pick up the crafter. That's fine. Yep, wonderful. It had that thing on it. We'll just place that cable. These should all be good. Everything here should still be functional. Then all we'll do is we'll come back over here. And I mean, we do have the network, like, you know, somewhat over here, right? So we can get away with, like, slapping it down here. So I'm going to place the block there, grab our crafter, slap him like that, put in the pattern for this guy. And I'll tell you what, we'll slap on the, here, this guy, that switch there. I don't know if this is still, yeah, it still says that it's not linked. Can I relink this? How do I target switch is too far away from you? To just get rid of it? Oh, you just crafted to swap it back. That makes sense. So anyway, let's quickly hook this up and then we should be good. Where are we? Alright, so right click on this to link it. Then we're going to fly back over here. Hopefully this is within range. I would imagine it is. Surely it's not like some super short range. So we're down here. Let's check. Yep, it says too far away. 57 blocks is too far away. Really? How far am I allowed to go? I can go this far. I can go 46 blocks. And then we're too far at 50. 48 blocks appears to be the range. Like, I mean, sure. I guess. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit of a loophole here. I'm gonna grab these switches. Okay. I'm gonna place one here and one here, and I'm gonna get a piece of redstone, which we actually have on us, and place this guy here. I thought that would connect. In that case, hold on. Let me place a cobblestone. Listen. At this point, it's probably useless, but I kind of just want to give it a shot. You know what I mean? If I place this here and this here, and I link that pearl up there, then I grab another pearl. Okay, and we link this up and connect it down here. Listen, not a clue what this is even going to do. Realistically, I should just bring the network over here, but I'm going to link that up. Okay, so they're now connected. So if this guy turns on, that guy doesn't turn on. I need this guy to turn on. Can I do that using, using a pearl like this? No, that didn't. No, maybe. Hold on. Can I? Oh, so if I flick this, does that turn on? Yes. Okay. So I actually want it to be the other way around. So I want this guy to be in there. And so when that turns on, that turns off. Yes. Okay, cool. So I think, oddly enough, this works. For example, if I come down here and I put a piece of cobblestone in here, did that do anything? In the perfect world, it does something. We can give this a shot. So what I'm going to do is we'll search for our marids. We've currently got 3 of them, okay? I'm going to order 2, okay? We've ordered 2. In order for this to work... Oh, of course this guy's back. Really, you're down here. Couldn't help yourself. I mean, this isn't meant to be happening. Alright, we're going to have to do this again, by the way, because it broke. There was like 2 books in the system and it messed up quite a bit. So I'll have to speed through these and I'll get it going. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have 4. Let's try this again. I'm going to order 2 of them. I've clicked start. Oh, you know what? The crafter isn't set up properly, so it's not going to work. I need to hook this guy up to redstone pulse inserts next set. Okay, so hold on. I've broken it again. Actually, no. We're good. Oh. We're good. It didn't do it yet for whatever reason. But it looks like we're good here, which means, yep, it's currently waiting. Okay. So if this works, what we should see is this will finish. We'll get a marid. So that'll be a 5th. And then the 6th one should show up automatically. You ready? That one's done. Gone. Buckle in. Fingers crossed. Doesn't look good, does it? Well, I mean, the 5th one showed up, but the redstone didn't make it to our crafter for whatever reason. God, so annoying. Okay, I found a new issue. Okay, so what I did is I linked them to this one. So this thing doesn't even do anything right now, which is fine. I can stay disconnected. But this guy's linked, and he's linked, more importantly, to this guy down here. And it's on currently, but I just cycled it before and it didn't do the new recipe. So this clearly doesn't work. So, if you bear with me for a second, that means we need to hook this up a little bit differently. I think what we need is the redstone to actually run into it. So, for example, maybe even something like this will do the trick. So this switch here, grab this pearl. Oh, we'll link both of them. That's fine, not the end of the world. And we want to slap this guy in here. So now that's plugged, linked in. That should be good. So if we come back over here, as you can see, the redstone's emitted. So then if it turns off again, crafter's still locked. Why are you locked? It's because this pulse isn't going directly into the machine. But I don't have the angles to do this. Do we have tiny redstone? We don't have tiny redstone, right? We do. It's from Super Circuit Maker. Okay, hold on. We're going to create some tiny redstone. Bear with me. We're going to get... What's it from, sorry? Super Circuit Maker. At Super, we need one of these. We need a circuit. That's going to be a tiny redstone and some smooth slabs. I'm going to place this guy right here. I'm going to look in him, and I'm going to place redstone right there. And specifically what I want is for it to go to the left, and I don't know how to get it to do that. How do I get you to do that? I imagine... can I do this? There we go. This should maybe work. We might need a redstone-coated stick. That's what I'm thinking. We might need some of that happening. Screwdriver, I don't think we need that. Tiny redstone, yep, we'll get some more. Oh, no we won't. Our system's full or something. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Give me a second. Tiny stick, yep. Grab this guy. Oh, zoom in. By the way, I zoom in. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, I don't want it to do that. No. Oh, there we go. I got a screwdriver to do that. So now, once again, currently still locked. Turn this back off. Still locked. Well, that doesn't really help us. Yeah, because I mean, I still don't see the redstone coming through. Do I need it to be here? No way. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. I need to press it again, like that, and do that. And then I turn this off, and then the system works. No? Awesome. Alright, we might be able to do a bit of a loophole here. I should be able to place these cables like this, so it's still connected. Then what we should be able to do is just this. This guy and this. I don't know why it's being so annoying. Is this gonna do it? Turn that off, turn that, do that. Okay, that worked. That worked perfectly. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. So we're gonna connect this. We're gonna fly over here, add it onto this guy so that they're bound together. That should be good. And then the final piece of this puzzle is obviously making sure that this guy's off to begin with. So we'll come back over here, make sure this guy's off. There we go. And we'll give this guy another try. How does that sound? So is everything good? We don't have anything left in the system? No? Okay. Alright, 5 marids. Let's try this again. I'll craft 2. Speed them up. There's a lot of iron dust. Not anywhere near, like, the base. Like, why is there dust all out here? That's a bit weird. Surely it's just a coincidence. And it's not gonna happen again. That's very weird, though. You know, you know what it could be? Oh my god. Oh, it's because the system's full, isn't it? So, like, some of these might... Okay, yeah. Hold on. I think I need to go through and put pipe upgrades in. Alright, it's crafting this guy. In fact, he's actually about to be done. And at the moment, you can see this guy's locked. This will be the moment of truth. Come on. I haven't sped this guy up. He's actually just been doing it passively in the background. I think... Do we have everything crafted as well? We do. So, once this guy's done... I'll just speed him up. He's done? Please. Come on. It did not work. It did not work. I'm gonna cry. Why don't you work, man? I just need you to output signal. But he doesn't want to. Alright, we've got more coming, but it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Ignore it. I'm gonna order 2 more. None of these should even make it, right? Because it's still... Is this gonna do it? Crafter is locked. I tried setting it to comparator mode to see if that would do it. It didn't. Comparator mode. Used inventory slot. That's what it should be, but it's just not doing it. By the way, here's the other option. We pick this guy up. We pick up the importer. We bring that back over here as well. Right back down here to where this guy is. Right? You ready? We hook him up. So we've got our importer. We're going to hook him up, I think, right on top. So I'm going to place him here. We're going to break this. I'm going to place the importer because he should connect to both. He's going to be set with that same imprisonment tool. So just a normal imprisonment tool. Let's grab it out. So he's going to be set here. It's going to be blacklisting the mob imprisonment tool. That should be fine. Then what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, you only work with a redstone signal. So then, in order for him to be turned on, he's going to connect to this. So we'll see if this even works. There we go. Sure. We'll see if this works. We're going to get our ender pearl. Oh god, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. And I'm going to link you to you, I think. Right? How does this work? Trigger as source output. There. So now, for example, if this turns on, that turns on. Okay? So, that should work. Let's give it another test. So I think currently, are we crafting anything? Did anything show up? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to try it one more time? Man, we've spent so many episodes on this. I'm going to order 2. I'm going to open up this guy. Give it a few seconds. Oh, we're actually out of power. Or at least this guy's out of power for whatever reason. That's not good, is it? That's not good at all. Oh man, this episode we were so close to like doing something. You know what I mean? Just getting something done properly, and we just couldn't quite get there in the end. Is the issue that this guy's off? Yeah, the issue is this guy's off. He's going to need some dry ice, which apparently we don't have. So I'm going to order, you know, some dry ice. We'll get that in the system. In fact, we've actually got ice over here. It's just not drying it. No, we've got dry ice. Here we go. So we want dry ice in there. And then we're going to get some uraninite. Grab some processed uraninite. Chuck this in here. And the system should run. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're good now. Once again, the final test. This guy's on. Crafter is locked. I'm going to speed him up. Get him done sometime today. So that I can wrap this episode up and we can actually have something done. We're pretty close. We're very, very close. Okay, he's done. He's through. Yes! You are witnessing greatness. We've done it. There we go. That's all, folks. That's all. Which means, if we come back over here, we've got all these guys set up. First thing I need to do is finish hooking all the pipes up. So, what that's going to look like is copying what we've done here. So, this stuff is hooked up. All of these are inserts. So, this is actually a pretty easy one to connect. So, all I'm going to do is run this pipe down like so. And then for the sake of making things look nice, we're just going to disconnect these like that. But that's good. I'm going to do the same thing up here. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. All right, next up is the other pipes. So that's going to be these guys here. Now, these ones are a little bit more tricky because these are all going to be extract. So although we can connect these quite nicely, just by like connecting them like that, we are going to have to go to each and every one of these barrels and set them to output, which, you know, not the end of the world. But we'll also be putting pipe upgrades in them as well. Because as we saw before, for whatever reason, it can clog up at some point or another. This... we do want to connect it? Yeah, we do want to connect it. I'm just like, why does it look so messy compared to when we did it on the other side? But I think it's just because it's like flipped. So we do this, and then I just disconnect a lot of these, but not all of them. All right, and then all we got to do is we need to turn all of these to be 1, 1, 1, which is going to be a little bit tedious, but it pays off in the long run. Okay, so now I believe this entire area is functional, except for we need to put the merids in. So at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these guys. We needed 24 total, so we're gonna order? I can't even think of it. 13? No, 13? No, 15, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll order 15. 15, 9 plus 9, 24. I think so. Boom. We're gonna order them. They should be on their way. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start placing them down. So in order to place them, it can be a bit finicky. Essentially, that's what you want. You just want them to be standing there. Sometimes they like glide on the vector plates and like start flinging down the distance. You obviously don't want that. It doesn't happen too often, as I guess you're seeing. But yeah, cool. This guy's receiving these because they're dropping on the ground, which is causing it to start the recipe, which is causing it to dump more stuff into the system. I've made a big mess here. All right, check out this. The slow part at the moment is the book showing up, but once it shows up, it's pretty much complete. In terms of speeding up the book showing up, I think the book shows up relatively quick, right? Or is it that it needs a speed upgrade? No, it's got a pretty good speed upgrade. I think it's just the player simulator isn't the fastest, and I think we can speed that up by lowering this and clicking save. Let's see. Does that help at all? Doesn't really look like it's helped at all because it's currently locked. Why is it locked? You shouldn't be locked. Oh, why is it locked? Oh, I think it's locked because the system's full again, right? Are these guys done doing their smelting? Can I order my infinite storage disk yet? I think we actually can. It looks like for the most part they're actually done. Okay, so let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna need to empty them again ever so slightly just so that we can actually order the recipe, but it'll be doable. I think. Maybe not. It is currently all being smelted. All of this non-stop. We're currently waiting on, what is it? 100,000 of this iron to be smelted. And as you can see, it's going pretty fast. If we wanted to, we could speed this guy up. It looks like it's actually working. So why not? Let's speed it up like crazy. Let's give it another one. Why not? Boom. It is going phenomenally fast right now. In fact, I think it's... Yeah. Is it almost done? What are we looking at in terms of the processing? We're at 45,000 and ticking. I don't know if it's actually made much of a difference, to be honest, because it's already going like supersonic speeds. This episode is going to be long, but we're going to finally get all of our stuff done. Hopefully. Should have infinite storage disk. Yeah. Okay, it's about to be done. Look. Look. Look at it. You ready? Boom. It's done. Now what's it smelting? Some glass, which is being produced here. No, we're getting string here. Let's speed this guy up as well. I'm just going to do max speed. Why not? Alright. We got the string being produced. We've now got the glass being produced. Okay. How are we looking? That's a lot of glass. Is that 500,000 glass we need? Oh my god. We're going to be here a while. Do I seriously just have to sit here and wait? Like, I could time in a bottle, but it's gonna actually be insane. Like genuinely insane. Waiting for 500,000 of this. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, like, what's the point of this episode? I mean, like, we did a lot, but like, why? Like, what do we actually have to show for it? I mean, I guess, to be fair, you know, what we did actually has been pretty insane. This thing, well, actually, I was gonna say reliably works. Clearly not. Not at all. Nothing works. I mean, yeah. I mean, it pretty much works. Oh god, what a... Like, I feel like we did so much this episode, when in reality, we've done nothing. Like, we did nothing. I guess this whole time we've been gathering Netherstar essence. So that's pretty good. How much does that actually give us? Is this the recipe? How does this actually work? Netherstar Shards. How much did we get? You know what? We got a decent amount. That puts more in the system. Let me craft as much as we can. Give me a second. Okay. So we got a decent amount of these star shards. And then to turn them into stars, it's only like 3 of them, right? So realistically, we got a decent amount of stars out of this episode. We went from like 5,000 to 6,000. That's pretty good. And that's only with, what? We only had like a 64 of these seeds. In terms of the Inferium, we can actually order about like 4 stacks worth. So let me search Nether stars. Click on these seeds. 4 stacks. About that much. Not quite. Really. I can order 1 stack. Oh, yeah, we can only order like 2 stacks. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We got 2 more stacks going in the system. That'll like triple our production. So that's pretty good. We're making work on these Nether stars. Awesome. This guy... He's still having fun. He's having the time of his life. The smelting, we're now just waiting on what? The gravel for the glass. Yeah. Okay. God. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know what this video is going to be because we didn't do anything. I mean, how do we even produce? How do we increase our glass production? Can we even? I mean, like, by the way, you guys told me like set this thing up. I guess what? This guy's doing obsidian, but we set this guy up here. He's doing glass. Awfully slow. We would need an insane amount of these guys to even make it worthwhile. Oh, God. Is there anything else I can do this episode? I don't think there is. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I'd be surprised if I do see you guys in the next one, to be completely honest, but I'll be there. I'll be there. Thank you for the support. God, you know, we just need bigger production. That's all we need to do. Like, to be fair, like, in complete hindsight, like, regardless of anything else that's happened, even just, like, setting up this is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like we've done a lot this episode. It's just, I feel like it's a lot of stuff that we've already been doing. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't feel as, I guess, monumentous, even though, like, I don't know, we've doubled our entire ore, like, processing, which is pretty ridiculous this late into the game, right? Sorry, I'm still thinking here, right? Because obviously I haven't ended the episode. In order for all of this glass to actually be made, it's genuinely going to take a really long time. Like, too long. Like, genuinely too long. Like, phenomenally too long. I don't know how to fix this problem then. To be honest, I think if we actually want a crazy amount of glass, we're going to have to pull out the big guns. And you might not know what the big guns are, but I do know what the big guns are. The big guns are sand. And that means fire essence, dirt essence. And that means we've already got dirt essence craftable. That means fire essence, which means fire seeds, which are doable. We are going to need 1 pattern in here for this fire agglomeratio, which is going to be this recipe here. Easily done, I believe. We're going to chuck that into, apparently into a new crafter. Or, what better yet, I find an old crafter that has a hole in it. Boom. There we go. So, Oh, listen, I'll do this at least in this episode. You know, we can at least get something done. Something new. We're going to come over here. The seeds are pretty broken. This is what I don't like about the seeds is that why are the seeds like our best option? You know what I mean? Like for everything. Like it's just like, yeah, we'll just make seeds. There we go. There we go. We'll make some fire seeds. We'll go in here. We'll search seeds. Is this stuff? Yeah, we're still crafting all this. But the fire seeds, you know, we can get a bunch of these. Let's order, I don't know. Can I get 2,000 of them? No way. Yes way, apparently. Oh, we're going to have to, it'll be a bit messy. We can order them though. Yeah. Why not? Let's order it. Because we've still got this other recipe crafting. Might as well. So we've ordered some fire seeds. They'll take a little while. But we've ordered them. We'll then come over here. And just so that, you know, once we do have them, we can actually make them. Let's go in here and search fire seeds. Drag these in. And while we're at it, we will do the dirt seeds. I know we've already got dirt seeds. Like some dirt essence, sorry. But what's a little bit more? Why not? And then we'll search fire. The fire seeds should hopefully show up at some point. We'll get fire essence and stuff. Yeah, sure. Why not? As you can see, we've got some stuff in here. If we want, we can turn off our inferium. And that'll allow this stuff to actually get processed, at least at some point. Yep, there we go. Cool. It's in the system. Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know. We just keep topping up our Merid over here. Why don't we have any Merids? That's not good. That's never good. Alright, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I might craft the rest of these off camera because I mean, like, I've got all these books that I manually have to place in. Anyway, I'm pretty exhausted. I'm pretty hungry as well. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll have like a fresh brain, a fresh thought to like try and mow through this stuff. I think we need to grow sand. I mean, it annoys me that seeds are seemingly like our best option. Let me know if they're not. Let me know if I'm just being a bit dumb here and our better option is like, I don't know, ore drilling sand. You know what I mean? Like, there are other options. Let me know what you guys think are the best options. Because we could place a bunch of material stonework factories, but at that point, why don't I just do the seeds? You know what I mean? Let me know what you think. Let me know. I don't know what to do. And my brain hurts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Genuinely as well. Thank you guys for somehow enjoying these videos. Like, here's the thing. I enjoyed what we did today, but it felt just like, I don't know, like we're chipping away at obsidian, but with just our like hand. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.